How old were you when you first went to the Jailhouse?
I was 17.
17?
Yeah, I think it's my first downtown show.
You grew up in the West Island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was there.
What year was that?
I was 97, 98.
97, 98.
Yeah.
And I've heard before I started this project, I know that you have some good stories about that venue. Care to share one or two?
I'd love to share one or two. Well, there's the first time when we went there. It was our first real bar, and we show up. And if anyone's ever been there, you walked in, and it was just badass. There's giant paintings on the wall, like ghouls riding on like horses or like motorbikes and shit like that. You had couches everywhere that were destroyed, and two big ass dogs just roaming the place. And you had some Beetlejuice-looking guy behind the bar, just like scary as heck. And it was really rock and roll. But then we met Dom, the guy around the place. Beautiful man, heart of gold. And yeah, we played our first show. Now the craziest story is we opened up for Nickelback.
Who's we?
My old band.
Yeah. Yeah.
Called Freshly Squeezed.
And what year was this Nickelback show?
It was I think just the year before they released their big hit album.
Yeah.
They already had the big band.
Yeah.
They had their shtick down, and
What's their shtick?
being complete douchebags.
All right.
Except for Kroger, that was the best part, whatever his name is. So we show up. We've been playing there for like 2 years. Dom was like, "Dude, this is gonna be a great show. They're gonna pay well. These guys are gonna be huge, and it's gonna be a good help for you guys." So we show up, massive box in front of the venue, which is a small bar. Walk in, 4 douchebags on the stage with their gear, and they've got their stances just like big dicks, just rocking out. And so we're standing like, what the heck is going on? We're used to small crappy bands. Yeah, the place is empty, no friends yet, nobody's there. They have their manager who sits us down, gets us to sign a contract for $100. First contract of my musical career was with Nickelback. Anyway, so they get off their finish the sound check, and we're like, yeah, good stuff, good sound check, like really cool, can't wait to play with you guys. Bassist, drummer, and guitarist are just like, whatever, and they walk off the stage and they take off, and they're like, fuck this, and they leave. And then Kroger sat down with us, said, hey, you guys wanna have a few drinks? And out of nowhere, he makes a bottle of whiskey appear. He's just like, and we're like, oh, cool. We're like 17, so we're like, who the heck is this guy? Okay, let's get hammered off some whiskey, or whatever it was. And he starts doing magic tricks and getting us drunk. He made our drinks disappear all at some point. Like, oh, where's my drink? It was gone. He'd make the bottle appear and disappear randomly, and we got shit faced with
At like 5 o'clock?
No, it was like 7 or 8, like before the show. But he ended up being a really nice dude. The rest of his band were complete jerks, but Kroger is a nice dude.
Hats off.
Yeah, way to go, douchebag. And then nobody came to the show. There was one person at the show.
Literally one person?
Literally one person, and it was one of his ex-girlfriends. And it was a completely pointless show.
Right.
It's the strangest thing in the world.
Any other memorable shows?
Well, there was a time when we were playing for Chaume l'Esprit. We were playing like a battle of the bands. Okay?
Yeah.
And we were standing there, and my drummer, who was 16 at the time, is talking to one of the radio announcers, Too Tall. And I was on stage tuning my guitar, and he was having a conversation with his drummer. He's like, "How old is that kid? That kid looks like he's 12." And he's talking about me. And he's like, "Oh no, he's 18. He just turned 18 this year." It's like, thank God, because we'd be in a hell of a lot of trouble if they found out we had underage kids playing in a competition at bars where alcohol was sold. All the while, my drummer was 16 years old, except he had a beard, and I guess he looked a bit older than I did. Yeah. That was pretty funny.
Nice.
Watching Bob pick up underage girls,
And do you remember when it ended? Like, kind of what replaced that place for you? because it kind of
venue?
Because it filled like a
A void. It was,
void in the scene, right?
well, it was like when it was a Provigo that's next door, right?
Yeah.
Right? That was an empty lot. Saint Germain.
Saint Urbain, Mount
It was
Royal,
like
yeah.
ramshackled, like boarded up old houses.
Yeah.
It wasn't developed yet. So the alleyway behind it was just trash. We'd go out there and drink and smoke. Like that's what was our backstage.
And this was pre-Casa, right?
I don't even know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, it
Hard.
closed right around when Casa opened.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And so that filled the void, I guess. But we just didn't play downtown again for like years. We thought that was the only bar.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was definitely an important fucking venue.
Thanks, man.